morning. Good evening. It's not morning, it's evening. It's 6 o'clock Central, and we got a little ditty here to start the show. I hope you enjoy this. Found this little thing on the intrawebs, and it's so there you have it, folks. There you have it. Just Go Away featuring Sleepy Joe Biden and DJT, Donald James Trump. Let's got a good show for you. We always have a good show for you. Gonna talk. We got one video about migrants, and we're gonna transition with an update on what's going on in Dolton, the south suburb that's imploding and a lot of crime. It's a typical Chicago machine type of town. Oh, no, it's not in Chicago. It's in the south suburbs. It's still part of Cook County, I believe. Yeah, kudos to Cook County and all their corruption and the machine out there. Hope you guys are having a good night. This is Land Cruiser Midwest Migrant Mayhem. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy, and we cover a little bit of everything. We do the migrants on a daily basis. We do some finance. We do some foodie stuff. We do a little bit of it all. I mean, check out our channel. I just did one today on commercial real estate. Did a short on commercial real estate. Maybe at the end we'll show that to you guys. But here, let's dive into Pilsen, which is a Hispanic neighborhood, which is calling for work permits for all migrants, not just the new migrants, but also the undocumented migrants. There's the slant that they got on this. So let's listen to that. They're looking to get these people working and allow them to experience the American dream.
Permit Would also be an important step in making sure employers are not able to take advantage of those workers, driving down wages and allowing poor working conditions to continue. Speakers at today's rally sharing their own work.
So they could unionize too.
On an extension of work permits for migrants arriving from the southern U.S. border. They say the goal is to raise awareness about how critical the work of immigrants has been to the development of this country.
The fact is, immigrants come here and have created such a strong nation. That strong nation.
See, there you got a sign in the back. I don't know how you define a long-term immigrant, but I think those are the undocumented that have been here 10, 15 years now. So there's the slant.
Is created with the work of union labor. Today we have May Day. We celebrate workers, but we also celebrate immigrants. The fact is, we would not have a May Day if it wasn't for immigrants, and we would not have immigrants here in this country if it wasn't for the work that we do. There is no struggle for immigrants without the struggle for workers' rights.
The deputy mayor of Immigrant, Migrant, and Refugee Rights also taking part in today's event, affirming that the Johnson administration supports the workers' cause.
So there you go. There's the work permit one. Let me get this one up and running here. I also saw that New York City Mayor Adams is also calling for work permits to be sped up, and here we'll go back to Chicago Fox 32, and they're talking about the village of Dolton that things keep getting worse there. Where the feds have already issued their third subpoena, not one, not two, but three, and that's not good for Tiffany Henyard, who's hopefully she's going to jail, but I expect her to flee the country before that happens. But we'll see. We'll see. The village's bills have not been paid. The village law firm has submitted a request to be removed from having to work with the city because they haven't been paid. And I think they have over $7 million in unpaid bills at that city. And I'm not sure how much money they got in the bank. So this is still unfolding very slowly, and the feds are involved. So I guess they're crossing their T's and dotting their I's, but let's listen about the most recent subpoena served on the village of Dolton.
Subpoena served on the village of Dolton in just the past 12 days, and it is by far the most substantial, and it's the first to specifically name Dolton's embattled mayor, Tiffany Henyard. The 7-page subpoena served Monday at Dolton Village Hall asks for all payments, expense reimbursements, per diems, and credit card expenditures for Mayor Henyard, beginning just before her election in 2021. The same information is also requested for her top assistant, Keith Freeman, and a pair of businesses controlled by Freeman, as well as several trustees and village employees who've traveled with Henyard. The subpoena also shows the FBI is looking into complaints by Dolton business owners whose licenses have been held up by the village, asking for licensing information for 10 bars and restaurants, including 2 that were raided and closed by Dolton police in February, Ricky's Bar and Pablo's Cafe and Bar, after Fox 32 visited those businesses to ask about their owners' frustration.
There's like 10 police cars came in, and they start pushing customers from here. And he said, if you don't leave, we're going to lock you up.
And it's clear the feds are focusing on all the expensive out-of-state travel by Henyard and her crew, including first-class plane tickets, asking for travel records for all trips, but specifying Washington, D.C., Las Vegas, and Portland, Oregon. Mayor, why do you need so many officers? Last year, Fox 32 reported on Henyard's pricey police security detail, with Dolton officers working thousands of hours of overtime to drive the mayor around and sometimes run her personal errands. Well, the FBI took notice, asking for shift records for a number of officers assigned to that detail, including Officer Terry Young, who last May reported working 303 hours over a 2-week period. When we asked Henyard about it, Mayor, mind if I ask you a couple questions about your security detail?
Absolutely not.
I'm asking her.
Yeah, she said so.
And this latest subpoena also asked for information about Henyard's charitable foundation, which used employees and vehicles from Dolton.
Oh, that's a no-no.
Springfield in 2022. A federal grand jury has now been conducting a criminal investigation into Henyard since November of last year.
So there you go. Lots happening in Chicago. We also didn't cover, although we'll cover it real quick here, all the RTA, CTA, Metra, and I think I'm leaving one out. But anyway, all the suburban and city mass transit, there's a bill in Springfield where they want to combine it. And guess why they want to combine it? I think there's some funny things happening in the CTA. They've been calling for the ouster of the head of the CTA for months now. So I think there's some financial issues there, I do believe. And our governor also is in the process of transferring money from a road buildings project into CTA so that they can pay their share of some funding that they're trying to get from the feds. So a little trick, a tip of how politics works and politicians. Anytime you're trying to cover up mismanagement, overspending, what have you, from a financial perspective, you just merge everything together and it makes it all look nice and cozy. Yeah, that's how they do it in Illinois, and we've got a record of doing that. When things get out of hand, we just merge things together, and it kind of covers up all the problems. So that's what they're trying to do with our public transportation. And I've noticed, too, that I go to the Metro lots around here, drive past them on a regular basis. I'm seeing that there's only 30 to 40% of the pre-jabby ridership parking in the commuter lots. So their use of the Metra is down, and 55% of the Metra budget is made out of resale of tickets. And if you don't have people buying tickets and going downtown, you're going to have a problem with your budget. So I suspect we're going to see a lot of schedule changes, some trains that are discontinued, and a little bit of everything as this works its way through Springfield. And because I think we're in the last month or last couple of months of jabby funding. Up until now, it's been supported by jabby funds. So now they got to be able to stand on their own, and I don't think they can. So there you go. It's all about this, right? All about the moolah, folks. Just as we showed you in Dolton, it's all about the money. We showed you about the migrants. It was all about the money. No matter where you're at, what you're talking about, it's all about this. All right, so I think I'm going to end this early today. We're going to close this out at 13 minutes. Hope you enjoyed it. On the way out, we're gonna play that same little ditty for you. Check out all of our channel. Like, share, and subscribe. It makes a difference. So let's play this thing one more time. I'll get it up here for you. Just go away, Joey. Thanks for joining, folks. Land Cruiser Midwest, Migrant Mayhem, DJ Wonder Chrissy, over and out. Thank you. See ya.